This is Sugar.
Spice.
And everything nerdy.
I am Watkins.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Natasha.
And today we're talking about
Game of Thrones! So welcome to the show. Me and these lovely ladies here, we're all going to be talking about pretty much just anything, like the title says, everything nerdy.
Yeah.
Whatever we have interest in, whether it's comic books, novels, pop culture, we're going to be covering a whole range of stuff.
Great. So some of the things we want to talk about first. I wanted to talk about how none of the women in Westeros seem to have body hair.
Oh yeah, very female-centric hair. We're going to talk about our points of view and stuff we think about when we watch.
Right
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
body hair.
people are probably going to be like, wait, I thought we were talking about Game of Thrones. It's just like,
I hope they know what Game of Thrones is if they clicked on this.
I know, God, I hope so.
If you don't, there's probably going to be spoilers. So.
Oh, eek, yeah.
Oh yeah, do we need a
Yes.
spoiler alert? We probably should.
I still haven't even seen this current season, so I think we'll be pretty good.
Nothing really happened last episode, so.
People were saying it was boring. I was
It-
like, yes.
I don't know where that comes from though,
It
because
kind of was though.
honestly, I loved all the reunions though, because a
Right.
lot of those we've been waiting from
Yeah.
like season 1 for. So
That's true. Lots of nice little
That
bows
was-
being tied
yeah.
around.
Yeah, a lot of things come in full circle.
So body hair.
Yes. Body, yeah.
None of them seem to have hair anywhere.
Anywhere,
Really?
not the pits, not the
I mean,
legs. Are
I
there
think
even
some
any
of
on
the
their
prostitutes
arms?
have had like pubes. I think.
Yeah, some of them
That's like
have.
the
I'm pretty sure
most.
Raz did. I think
Yeah.
that was it. But it's like, who shaves them? Also,
Yeah,
Danny
you
was
do
supposed to come out of that fire in like season 1 or 2 with no hair, and I'm like, how do you have magical?
Yeah, you did mention
hair.
that, and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Because hair is not fire resistant.
Yeah, it's like you could say her body hair got burned off. It's like, well, what about her head and her eyebrows and eyelashes?
It's just like so beautiful. They were like, nah, let's leave that.
No.
Let's just leave it.
She'll have a full mane, just dirty her up.
Right, just make it look nasty.
Just throw ash on her. She'll be
Right.
fine.
But like all the men, of course, are super hair, like extra hairy everywhere.
Full beards,
Yeah.
full
Right.
manes.
Which I'm okay with the beard.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's the one episode where Loras is shaving what's his face, Renly's like chest.
Oh, yeah, I
And he's like,
remember
"You like
that.
me better this way?" And he's
Oh.
like, "Yeah." I'm super gay. Duh, twink.
Like,
shave. So
gotta look prepubescent.
right.
Yes.
So it has to. Can you imagine shaving your vag with a straight razor?
Oh God.
Oh.
Right.
Just the thought of waxing is too much sometimes. But a straight razor.
Anyway, am I?
Great. So that's what I wanted to say.
There is someone that kind of went in reverse though, because if you look at Brienne, he used to have long hair and now he's got short hair.
That's true.
He's like the
That's
only
true.
one that's gone the other way.
He has not aged well. I did not think he's cute. Like literally everyone in that show can get it, except for Brienne.
He was like 10 when he started. And it's
know.
like he started out cute, but I mean puberty happened.
Right, and
But
hopefully
he's
he'll grow
not.
out of it, I guess. But like Sansa got
No, he's
really
not.
hot. Maisie looks great. All the boys have just been sexy from day one. And Bran, I'm like, you can watch.
That's what he does. He watches.
That is what he likes to do. He's a voyeur. He literally is. Like, he just,
Yeah, he watches everything through.
I mean, let's face it, he had a bunch
He
of
grabs
crows.
the three-eyed
like,
raven and he's just like, oh yeah. Squawk, get it.
That's all he does.
Did you like this is my third eye. I made Wonder Woman my third eye.
It's like watching through the dragon. Maybe, we don't
Right.
know.
That was
Okay.
so cool.
But speaking of super awesome ladies of Game of Thrones that we really like, who are some of y'all's favorites that we want to talk about?
Oh God, there's so many.
I think Arya is definitely my favorite. Although when I went back to rewatch, I was like, ooh, her attitude sometimes got to me. Because she was like she just, like, why can't you just teach me how to kill people, kind of? And just like,
Yeah.
chill your roll. Like, you're
She's
super
like-
privileged right now.
Her and Sansa both are such
Yes.
like high class brats.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
right.
oh my god.
I didn't realize it at first
Yeah.
when I first saw, like, when I was first watching
Yeah.
with Arya, but watching again, I was like, calm down. Like, I
For
thought
real.
Sansa was the brat, but at least
such
she's
a-
gone through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
us.
they all have at this point, but yeah, that is
Right.
that is
Yeah.
such a young person thing, though, where it's just like, no, I don't want to learn, I want to know. Tell
Right.
me.
It's like, tell me now.
Eek.
It's like trying to just flash forward through all this.
And they're like, no, we can't just teach you because then you're just going to use this to kill people. And she's like, yeah, I know. I
It's like,
respect
yeah,
you,
I got a list, I got
Yes.
stuff to do. TikTok.
Did you not hear me name off all these people?
Right. But speaking of Sansa, her sister, she's had probably the best character arc
Yeah.
throughout the whole
She's had
series.
great
Sansa?
character
Oh,
development.
Yeah.
Like,
Going from like little super whiny bitch to like one of the baddest.
yeah.
And honestly, like that was one thing in the newest episode I really liked. I mean, really just them coming back together is that
yeah.
you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that they have like a newfound respect for each other.
Absolutely.
Because they didn't get along when they were younger.
Right.
I mean, you know,
Well, when
Sansa
they
blamed her
like
for the
teamed
whole
up
dating
with
thing.
the Baelish stuff.
Oh God!
I was
yes.
I stood up and cheered. I was just like,
I was so nervous at first
Right.
with that, and then when I saw how it turned out, I was like, yes, thank
Yeah.
you, finally.
Exactly.
You two are...
Well, I'm surprised
There's
he
so
didn't
much
last
respect.
longer though. I felt like he was gonna last because like he's so smart. He was like a step ahead.
I thought he would at least be up to the last season.
Right. That's
But
what I
that
thought,
took
too.
me completely by surprise.
I'm kinda glad he's gone, though.
Dark
a
Sister.
lot of people are. Yeah. I liked him a
Most
lot
of us
more in
are.
the books. I really loved him in the books.
See, I never read the books.
But I do like how
will.
you kind of see how it kind of gets turned on its head, because it was that Baelish was kind of the mastermind
Yeah.
before everything, and then like
Yes.
he got played by Sansa, which was her plan the whole time.
Right.
Because it's like you saw, especially when she went, dark for a while. It was like she obviously had him like putty in her hand.
Yeah.
She used
Because she
that
knew
to her
exactly what he
advantage.
wanted
For
and like
sure.
used that. It was like, own that, like own your sexuality and like
Right.
use it.
Smart
So that
though.
was smart.
That's brilliant.
I've actually seen a parallel between Sansa and Cersei, because for a while it was like she had her as she had Cersei as her mentor, but also as her captor in a
Right.
way.
Yeah.
So she did learn a lot, even if
Well,
she
yeah.
didn't get to
That's-
take down Cersei herself. She still was able to, come up with all the
Absolutely.
cogs turning.
Well, and like speaking of somebody who uses sex as a weapon, as a manipulation tool,
Exactly.
Cersei
yes.
is like the
Oh
prime
my God.
example of that.
Yeah.
I mean, with like even her brother, like I think she does love Jaime on some level, but it definitely got to a point, especially later in their relationship, that she was just doing it to get what she wanted. And then once he left, even with what was the squire that was part of, like Lancel or whatever, Lancel. But he was just like the pretty boy one who ended up like giving Robert too much like wine or whatever.
Oh
and that's,
yeah,
like,
that one. Yeah.
She uses with everyone, and then even now with the Greyjoy guy that's like living
Oh,
in her castle
yeah.
with
Which
Yeah.
is, I guess she's gonna just say that the baby that she has is his.
I don't know.
There's
We'll see how
there's a
that
lot of
plays
theories
out.
on that, because
I don't know.
y'all might have noticed, like, it's not like they don't know that alcohol
Right.
would be harmful, because they've talked about this
Right.
before. But you'll notice she's drinking again in this episode.
Right.
So it's like
Is she like trying to kill
either
it?
well, it's like either she's gonna have it, maybe pretend it's that guy's, or she could just blame the death of her baby on Jaime. It could go a couple different ways. So
Well,
we'll
I
see
think
how
she's
it
ready to
ends.
take him out too.
Who, Jamie?
It looked like she had. Oh, but
totally interested.
another great female character is Brienne.
Brienne.
Going back to
She's
Jaime.
awesome.
Oh,
I love her.
She's like what Arya at first wanted to be.
For sure.
Right. I don't know so much now.
I don't know. She's Arya's so like revenge and like vengeful. Like she's on that path, and Brienne is like so. I don't want to say pure, but she's so loyal. And she's so like
she has a
true.
code and she sticks to it
Yeah.
like no matter what.
Oh yeah, Arya's over here just like shanking bitches
Oh,
left
yeah.
and right. Yeah.
She's got her mission and she's sticking to it.
Yeah,
I think
right.
Brienne kind of reacts more to things that are going on around
Absolutely.
her, like the way she developed her relationship with Jaime.
Yeah.
And it's like
Which is so cute, but then like, oh.
But like, and what another different like example of another like not using your sexuality, but having to use something other than that because people don't
Right.
see you as that.
Oh,
So having to
right.
use since people don't see her as beautiful or as sexy, she has had to build
except
herself
for,
up.
except for that one ginger.
Right.
Oh, yes, he totally wants to climb that.
If they
like
don't,
a
at
tree.
least once.
There would be a good relationship.
Oh my god, the best.
Even though she's like, he
She's
keeps
kinda like,
staring
"Oh,
at me.
fuck
It's
no."
like, it's okay.
I'm like, go
like,
for it.
go for it. He's a wildling. He knows stuff.
Oh my god.
He probably has some tricks you've never like.
Screaming. I'm gonna flip this table. I love it. I hope they do at least once. They've got her, right? They gotta give her something.
Yeah.
If they're not gonna let her live through the whole series, they gotta give her
Because
at
she
least some good
can't, she can't
dick,
keep
you know?
staring at Jamie because it's just like, no, don't
Right.
go there.
Right.
Don't do
And he's
that.
probably not even good anymore because he doesn't have a hand. What all can he do?
He's got his other one.
What if he could just like screw dildos onto the other one?
Oh god, like a total Captain Hook sort of thing where he's just got interchangeable.
That would be so awesome.
So like I could fight with it in another way.
Oh my God, I'm weeping. This is great.
Oh, that's so
We're supposed to
great.
talk about like feminist things, and we're like dicks. She's so tall in like
Right.
real life too.
Right. Oh my
Yeah.
God, did you see her at the premiere?
That like fire dress.
yeah.
I was like, "Ah!" It's like Song of Ice and Fire. Here comes the fire.
I know. I was like, what? Like, such
She
great
don't need
foreshadowing.
dragons.
I was like, are you trying to tell us something, Brienne? Like through your
Right.
clothes?
And I must say, at like 5'9", it's just like I love seeing actresses who are tall. Like,
Who, like,
thank
are
you, gal.
Yes,
I'm
come
just
on.
like, please, more tall actresses.
Well, here, that's something too that we could talk about. That like how awesome it is to have like female representation and like strong, like powerful, like leads on a big TV show. Like
yeah.
we have like sitcom,
Absolutely.
they're always like the love interest and stuff, but having like
They
one is
play
a
a
queen.
huge role.
Yeah, I like that they're all strong, but
Yeah.
not in the same way. Like they still all have
Yes.
a very distinct personalities. It's not
Yeah.
like
Right.
they're all.
Well,
you
they're
know,
all vulnerable.
They're
in
not all
different
tough.
ways,
They're
too.
all and at different times, depending on
Absolutely.
what's
Yeah.
going on with them.
Like I think Arya's weakness, if any, is like her family, which I think is really cool. And then like Sansa, I think.
I mean, in a way, all the Starks kind of have that
think it's the-
wolf pack sort
Yeah,
of dynamic.
like if anything
where
happens to my family, type
it's like
of,
it's like right after Ned, you know,
like,
it's like
'cause I
they
think that's
kind of
why-
all went their separate ways, and
Yeah.
it's like the lone wolf dies, but they're all like pretty much still alive, minus
Yeah.
you know Catelyn and Rickon and Rob.
Uh-huh.
So some of them still stayed alive, but hey, the pack is back together.
Right.
Yeah.
Danny, I feel like we haven't talked about Danny that much at all.
Oh yeah, we have her.
True.
I know, we have her dragon right here.
Yeah.
That's kind
And
of
I have her on my shirt.
Yeah!
I got dragons galore, just representing the dragons because I love dragons.
Yes!
Dragons are the best.
It's my Chinese
I wouldn't
zodiac.
mind a
so I
show
have
just
to.
about dragons.
So this has been fun.
Yeah.
This is cool. So thanks for watching our first episode.
Yeah.
We're still doing this.
I hope you guys enjoyed what we were talking about today. And if you did, please be sure to like us.
Leave a comment.
And subscribe. Bye.